I love Jesus because I don't believe he died for my sin. God has sent many prophets to this earth to worship him only and to seek forgiveness from none except from him. And that's what makes God, God. He is all merciful, the ever forgiving, the most loving, the kind one, the utterly just. And that's the intent of the message of Jesus, peace be upon him, that there is only one God to be worshipped, and if we sin, we seek forgiveness from him. Didn't Jesus preach that God is just? So why would God crucify someone for someone else's sin? Didn't God say in the Bible that, for I the Lord love justice? Didn't God said we will repay each person according to what they have done? Didn't Jesus said, for the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angel, and he will reward each person according to what they have done? So why would God torture someone for someone else's sin? It's not just about love. It's about justice. So that's why I love Jesus, because God is just, and he won't harm his beloved prophet. Didn't the Bible say that whomever crucified is a curse? It says, anyone who hung on the pole is under God's curse. That's why I love Jesus, and I don't believe that he was crucified and he is not a curse. Didn't God say in the Bible, he's all forgiving and he's the only Savior? It says, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. Didn't God say that he desired mercy, not sacrifice? For I desire mercy, not sacrifice. Didn't God say he's the only Savior? It says, I am the Lord, and beside me there is no Savior. And that's why I love Jesus, because I believe God is the only Savior and the most forgiving. Didn't Jesus ask God to save him, and the supplication of him was heard or answered? It says, during the days of Jesus' life on earth, he offered up prayer and petition with fervent cries and tears to the one who could save him from death, and he was heard because his reverent submission. And it also says, and he withdrew from them about the stone's throw, and he knelt down and begged to pray, saying, Father, if you are willing, remove this cup from me, yet not my will, but yours to be done. And that's why I love Jesus, because I believe God answered the supplication of his beloved prophet Jesus. Didn't God prophesy that he will save his beloved prophet Jesus if someone wanted to hurt him? It says, he who dwell in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Mighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. Surely he will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you from his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by the day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. In here, who did God prophesy to save here? Jesus. Even the devil know that God will save Jesus. Then the devil took him to the holy city and set him on the pinnacle of the temple and said to him, if you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, he will command his angels concerning you, and on their hands they will bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone. Jesus said to him, again it is written, you shall not put your Lord, your God, to the test. Didn't Jesus say that, but no sign would be given to it except the sign of prophet Jonah? And God saved Jonah, and he didn't die. The same happened to Jesus. He didn't die, and he was saved by God. Lastly, I would ask all those out there a challenge question. If you were present at the time when they are about to crucify Jesus, would you have saved him or not? If you attempted to save him, this shows that you truly love him. But unfortunately, this will destroy your salvation by his death. And that's what every Muslim would do. We would sacrifice ourselves for Jesus to save him, because our salvation is through God. Or you would not save him. and that shows that you don't love him and want him to die for your salvation. Do you love Jesus? If so, you would have attempted to save him. If you have questions about Islam, ask a Muslim.